of the evening. Naturally, ABC's John Miller is with us. John, I know we've done it before, but give us an overall handle on the investigation as of, what, 8:20, 5:20 in the West.
Federal authorities now believe that there were between 3 and 6 hijackers on each plane.
Right.
They now believe they know the names of all of them, or at least the names or identities they were using. They have traced some of them backwards to rented cars, to hotels, to other states, and ultimately to Canada, possibly as a port of entry. 3 people, 2 men, 2 women, and a man are being held in Boston, not charged in any way in connection with this case, but being held for investigation of their immigration status. They were located coming out of the hotel room rented by one of the alleged hijackers. 2 more are being held in New Jersey. They were picked up last night. Federal authorities are now indicating while their immigration status is continuing to be examined, they are not panning out in all likelihood as suspects in this case. 3 were picked up on a train that was stopped by federal authorities in Providence, Rhode Island, also being investigated for their immigration status, not charged in this case, but being questioned about their associations with people who may have been involved in this case.
You made a very interesting point earlier today, I thought worth repeating, that in terms of men who intend to become members of a suicide mission, they're not, or have not appeared today to be particularly concerned about what information or evidence or paper trail they left behind.
No, they did leave a trail behind. I mean, if you look at the Logan Airport leads, they had an argument with another motorist, which attracted attention. That led police to the car, which led the FBI to the hotel, which led them to the 3 people they're looking at now. One of the interesting things they found in that hotel room was a lot of luggage, more than it seemed to be appropriate for the 3 people they found, and hair dye, which now they're wondering if the people who are leaving were going to use to change their appearance so that they wouldn't look to other witnesses later how they looked to the witnesses who could identify them.
Was there talk about a training video in the trunk of the car? Is any confirmation of that?
Yes, in the automobile found at Logan Airport, a training video on how to fly a commercial aircraft. In luggage found at the airport, Arabic language training manuals for flying planes. This, the white...
Thanks to our affiliate in Boston, WCVB, we actually have a picture of the car which they were taking away to search.
White Mitsubishi Mirage that they were keyed into by a witness who said he had an argument with them in the airport, apparently over a parking space. Thought nothing of it at the time, got to his destination, heard about the explosion, that one of the flights emanated from Boston, put some things together in his head, used his cell phone, and called the Massachusetts State Police and the FBI.
And I'm sorry, but I've forgotten precisely how many leads the Attorney General said they were following tonight, but I think he said a couple of thousand leads they were following.